the one that
Yeah,
is...
I know that. I'm
what's
just asking you a simple question. Are you saying that as a fact or you're surmising?
Ngiyakwazi lokho kodwa nje ngikubuza nje umbuzo olula ukuthi lokho kushoyo ukusho ngoba ukucabangela noma ukusho ngoba kuyiqiniso.
Angicabangela uba ngicabangela ngaba zekho izinamba zelokuzana zayithombe la estatementini sikaZungu. Kusho ukuthi
he was at the peak of his career. Who did not like that?
Is this just...
I'll say it was a hit. Where is the mastermind?
Thank you, Brother Dia.
My people, and when I say my people, I mean those who are watching and haven't subscribed. Hello and welcome back. Members of the Court of Public Opinion, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mrs. Independent, aka I am not a lawyer. I hope everyone is doing well, and we are going to debrief. Today, we have to talk about something that happened in the court that literally left the entire room stunned. You know, when a judge asks a question, they expect you to fall into a corner. They expect you to give an answer that backs you into a trap. But what happens when the accused person looks right back at the judge and flips the entire table? I'm asking about the exact, I am talking about the exact moment when the judge turned to accused 3 and tried to test him on Constable Zungu's testimony. The judge thought he was laying a trap, but accused 3 came back with an answer so sharp, so logical, that it turned into an absolute masterclass on the record. So, members of the Court of Public Opinion, grab your coffee, sit tight, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's dive straight into the breakdown. So now, members of the Court of Public Opinion, let's set the scene properly so you understand the weight of what happened. Accused 3 was making his point in court, asserting that Constable Zungu had been shown specific photos straight out of the police docket. Now, from where the judge is sitting, the bench has to test every claim. So the judge steps in with what seemed like a classic trap question. Let's take a listen to that. And now, members, let us not skip any ads. Let us not skip this video in anyhow, because I do have a record-backed fact that I'm going to play towards the end of the video. I know yesterday I said that and I forgot to add it. My apologies, but I am going to add that record-backed fact clip towards the end of the video. It is Zungu's own words and Zungu's admission to what accused 3 is telling the judge. Let's take a listen now.
The age of Exhibit S, he said he does not have any idea. Take into account the fact that he says he was there with you. What should we say about his response?
Uthini-ke manje ngempendulo yakhe uConstable Zungu ngesikhathi ebuzwa uyena uAdvocate Baloyi ukuthi-ke lana-ke kwakuhlangenwe ngani la ku-48 wasephendula-ke yena ethi akazi uma ngabe ukhumbula-ke lokho akusho yena ukuthi-ke wayendawonye nawe kodwa-ke uma ngabe buzwa uthi akazi ukuthi-ke kwakuhlangenwe ngani la.
angeke azazi ngoba vele wazange bebikho.
He wouldn't know because indeed he was never there.
Azange nje ngize ngibe naye.
I was never with him.
Ukuba lento ekuthiwa yenze kuba yenzeka ngaleli langa la ecourt ngabe ngithi-ke leli langa ngaqala ngalokumazi ngalo.
Uphinde?
Ukuba kuthiwa lento yenzeka ngaleli langa efika la ecourt leli bhokisi ngabe ngithi iyona-ke into yakhuluma ngathi sasinaye lapho.
If what happened on the day that is now he was here in court, or when he took to the witness dock, I would then say yes, that is the day on which I was with him. Because it was my very first time when he was here in court in the witness dock. Now here he would never know, or he wouldn't know as to what was the occasion, because he was never there. Even the photos that he pointed them out because they were shown to him by Gininda. Because it did indicate that he made the statement with Gininda. And his statement contains photos as well as numbers.
okusho khona ukuthi uGininda wayelokhethe nje mngani wami nazi inamba nangu bani bani ku-photo bani bani.
Which then is a clear indication that Gininda was indicating to him that, my friend, here is so and so in this picture. It's picture number so and so.
The fact, or you surmise
Yinto lena oyisho ngoba uyicabangela noma uyisho ukuthi ngoba iyiqiniso.
uGininda uyophethe le case.
Gininda is the one that
Yeah,
is.
I know that. I'm
what's
just asking you a simple question. Are you saying that as a fact or you're surmising?
Ngiyakwazi lokho kodwa nje ngikubuza nje umbuzo olula ukuthi lokho kushoyo ukusho ngoba ukucabangela noma ukusho ngoba kuyiqiniso.
Angicabangela uba ngicabangela ngaba zekho iy'namba zelokhuzane zayithombe la estatementini sikazungu kusho ukuthi vele kwenzeka.
I'm not surmising, my lord, but if that was the case, then the numbers would not have been contained in Zungu's statement, which means or proves that indeed it happened.
Ukuba kwey'namba zey'thombe estatementini okusho ukuthi le nto le wayikhonjiswa vele.
For the numbers of the photos to be contained in his statement, which is a clear indication that this was shown to him.
Akasiwo umphenyi waleli cala uZungu.
Zungu is not the investigating officer of this matter,
Kodwa ukhuluma ngey'namba esedokhethini
but he makes mention to numbers that are contained in the docket
ezey'thombe.
of photos,
So kusho khona ukuthi waboniswa
which then indicates that he was shown.
ngoba ngeke vele azi nje iy'namba ekhanda lakhe engazange abonise ukuthi nazi iy'thombe ney'namba zazo.
Because he would never, from the top of his head, just know the numbers without him having been shown that here are the photos and here are their respective numbers.
Mr. Mapisa is going to contest the evidence of Constable Zungu when it is his turn to testify in his evidence in chief. We will leave the evidence of Constable Zungu for now.
And that was the destruction of speculation label that left the entire courtroom in a brief silence. I hope you managed to pick that up. Now, let's get back to this. Now, do you understand what that question is designed to do? In legal terms, surmising means speculation or speculating or assumption. So, most witnesses flounder right here, but look at how accused three handles this question. Are you stating this as a fact, factual truth that you witness, or are you just surmising? So accused three didn't take the bait. He didn't say yes and he didn't say no. Instead, he laid down the operational reality of the investigation. He reminded the court Brigadier Gininda was the lead investigating officer of this case, not Constable Zungu. And then came the killer question back to the court. How come Zungu knew the specific photos and their exact number right off the top of his head? And, on the witness stand, if he wasn't shown them by Gininda. But members, let that sink. Accused three took the concept of surmising and turned it into circumstantial logic. He's saying, I don't need to be, I don't have to be standing in the room to point out an impossible coincidence. Think about how police docket works. An investigating officer holds the master file, photos, albums, and index numbers. A secondary operational officer or a witness who is not managing the docket does not naturally memorize photo referencing number from memory unless those specific files were briefed, reviewed, or drilled into them beforehand. Now here is the clincher, the absolute clincher. Members, accused 3 wasn't just making a clever guess out of nowhere. This entire deduction is already backed up by evidence on the court record. Cast your mind back to when Advocate Mnisi was cross-examining Constable Zungu about the picture of accused 3 wearing a lime t-shirt. Do you remember what Zungu said on record? Zungu literally looked at Advocate Mnisi and said, or asked, which one are you referring to? The one that the prosecutor showed me or the one that are shown here in court? Let's take a listen. This is what I've promised you.
Now, let's go back to the hostel. Do you still recall that I requested you to show on the pictures that were presented to court here by the state the lime color t-shirt?
Usakhumbula lokho-ke kulezi iy'thombe ezalethwa umbuso la nginono ukuthi ngacela ukuthi ungibonise-ke isithombe somuntu ofake-ke okanye isithombe salowo befake iskipa esilayo.
Kuziphi iy'thombe lezi engangiyibona la noma engangiyiboniswe?
Which pictures are you referring to? The ones that I saw here or the ones that the prosecutor perhaps showed me?
Nazo. On record. Take a listen again.
Kuziphi iy'thombe lezi engangiyibona la noma engangiyiboniswe?
Which pictures are you referring to? The ones that I saw here or the ones that the prosecutor perhaps showed me?
The pictures or the photos that were presented here at court were all presented by the state.
Zonke-ke iy'thombe ezalethwa la enkantolo zalethwa umbuso okanye umshushisi.
Okay.
Okay. So do you still remember? Is it correct?
So Advocate Mnisi caught it instantly, and even judge caught it. You see the look on his face. He caught it immediately as well. And Advocate Mnisi reminded Uzungu that all those photos that are presented here in court come from the prosecution. So Zungu himself admitted under oath that he was shown photos by the prosecution out of or outside of his formal court testimony. Team state. So members of the Court of Public Opinion, this is why it is so important that you have to pay attention to every single details in this trial. What started as the judge trying to check if accused 3 was speculating turned into a complete validation of the defense point. You cannot now you cannot now say accused 3 is lying when the state own witness already gave away the game under cross-examination. What do you think about this exchange? Did accused 3 handle that question perfectly or what? Do drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I read all comments and I want to hear your take on this one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give the video a massive thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out next update. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, do not skip ads. Thank you.